Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison Wellington, certified dating and relationship coach, and I primarily work with busy professional women in order to teach them how to attract and keep the husbands that they deserve. And I'm with the husband that I deserve on the other side of this wall. I'm sure that you guys can hear the babies in the background, and I apologize in advance, but I kind of don't because I am someone, side note, unrelated to this live, that finds joy in children finding joy. Like, the expression black boy joy, black, right? Like, I love that. So even though it's a little bit of a distraction for me and makes working a little bit more difficult than I would like, at the same time, I want my kids to be able to run and frolic and do all the things. So we have an extremely limited amount of time today, and it is not my fault, I promise. My best friend came over and she did my baby girl's hair. It's two braids because all she got is hair in the middle of her head, right? And so my big girl Rogue was like, "Mommy, I want you to do my hair." I never do her hair in the evening. I only do her hair in the morning in preparation for school or church. School is out. It's Wednesday. We don't have church, but how could I deny, right? And I also don't want to start a situation of jealousy. So I had to, in the middle of the evening when I'm supposed to be live with y'all, do my baby's hair. I haven't done it in a few days because the daycare is closed, so it was naughty. Anywho, I apologize for being late and I don't want to waste any more time. If you are new here, you may not know what the heck is going on. This is my Wednesday live Q&A. This is an opportunity for you to drop your question in the question queue. And I think effective next week, I might need a little bit more time to figure it out. Maybe 2 weeks out, I'm going to start taking people live on the screens on, lighting good sounds, solid internet, because I really want to connect with all of you. And so last week, one of the questions that I did not get to tackle, which is what I'm going to tackle now, again, unless someone has a question who's coming in, welcome. Drop your question in the comment box. One of the questions that I did not get a chance to tackle last week is, how do you move from a conversation on your dating app onto an actual phone call? Sometimes it's really awkward. You don't know whether or not the person is interested. You don't know whether or not you should offer your phone number, all the things. So we're going to run down very quickly, how do you transition from a conversation that's going through a dating app to a phone call? Before I get to that transition, the phone number in itself. So you ladies have to decide your level of comfort, and maybe gentlemen too. You have to decide your level of comfort and willingness to give out your bona fide cell phone number. You got to decide that from the giddy up. Like, before you get on to the apps tonight and start scrolling, what is your level of comfort in giving out your direct phone number? I am a proponent of giving out your direct number, but if you don't want to, I understand. We need to have a second option lined up and ready to go. That second option may be a Google Voice number. This is what I'm going to advise that you do. If you don't already have Google Suite that you pay for, right? So that means that you need to download Google. Or go into your Gmail. You are going to sign up for a Google Voice number. In the settings, you are going to change two things. Number one, you are going to change the voicemail so it doesn't say the Google Voice number you've reached and then start spewing the number. You're going to say, "Hi, this is Janet. I've missed your call. Please leave a message. I'll be sure to get back to you." Why? We're making it more personable, and we're presenting like someone who is not afraid to give out their number. Now, I understand logically why any person, especially women, would be afraid to give out their number, right? Domestic violence, abuse, stalking, all the things, I get it. However, that man didn't do anything to you. And so you don't want that man to feel like he did something when he did not. So we're going to make this a more warm and personable experience. And when you get your Google Voice number, if you don't feel comfortable giving out your bona fide cell phone number, then what you are going to do is you are going to get a Google Voice. You're going to go into the settings. You're going to record a real voicemail, right? Secondly, you are going to remove that "please hold" for the Google Voice number. You may have to pay for that. I think it's $20. You will be all right. And I say this respectfully, if you ain't got $20, then you ain't got time to be dating. You need to get off of dating apps and be on Indeed, man or woman, right? So you're going to pay the $20 a month to remove that you've reached the Google Voice, or "please hold" for the Google Voice number. You're going to remove it. And so when they call, they're going to have a seamless interaction with your Google Voice as if it were your real number. Now, After you give out that fake number, secondary number, you're talking on the phone, you're getting to know each other, you go on a first date. If you like this gentleman and you feel confident enough that if he were to ask you on a second date, you would absolutely go, then you are going to end that date with a hug, maybe a kiss. You do what you feel comfortable doing. And you're going to say, hey, James, I really enjoyed the time we spent together. I want to give you my primary number. Start calling me on this. I'll text it to you. I'll call it, whatever, right? And if he says something, you'll laugh it off, but you're going to do that by the end of date one. We're not going to allow this to continue for weeks on end, because then they're going to feel deceived. Then they may feel like maybe you have something to hide, and that's not the case. You're just looking to protect yourself. Nikki Nicole says, I had it work for and against me, though. Tell us more, Nikki. How did it work against you? All right. So again, if whenever you start talking to someone, if you want to give out your real number, cool. If you want to give out a secondary number, it's not fake. You're going to go into Google Voice. You're going to pay the $20 a month. You're going to change the voicemail. You're going to change that hold message so that you can give out that number. And then after date number one, if you even make it there, because many of us know that dates don't even make it that far half the time. If you make it to date number one, you like this gentleman and you would like to go on date number two, then what you're going to do is you're going to let him know that's your secondary number, and you're going to text him from your primary and for him to save that number moving forward. Got it? Good. The last note, because I absolutely have to go to my coaching cohort, my Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern's waiting for me, and I have 1 minute to go. Okay. So transitioning from the app to your phone. So you are in conversation. It is a meaty conversation. You have a few lines. He has a few lines. You have a few lines. He has a few lines. It is a meaty conversation. Whatever the heck you guys are talking about, when you want to get on the phone and get off this app, you are going to say something along the lines of, I'd love to hear more about your trip to Puerto Rico. Oh my God, the dog is sick. Call me. I want to hear what the I'll say dermatologist, what the vet said. Whatever y'all talking about. Oh my goodness, that's so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh, whatever the emotion is that makes sense. Call me. I want to hear more about it. Right? Let him then give him this number that we did all the back end stuff talking about. Give him that number. And if he calls, great. If he doesn't call, you're never talking to him on that app again. Why? You gave him the alley-oop. If he didn't take it, he's not interested, and that's cool, right? If he's not calling and only texting and you want to talk, tell him you can't text. Can't text, call me. Cooking, call me. Driving, call me. If he insists on texting and not listening to what you're asking, then you know he's an inappropriate match. And we give the deuces. Nikki Nicole said that she had Google Voice work for and against her because they think I'm trying to play games when I'm literally just being safe. Yeah. So how do you eliminate that? They're right. They are concerned about that. That's a legitimate concern. Therefore, you're going to pay the $20. You're going to make a custom voicemail. You're going to remove hold for the Google Voice so they don't know it at the end of date number one. Once the date went well, you give the real number. Cool. All right, folks, I absolutely have to run to my coaching program, The Partner You Deserve. This is week 3, and this is when it gets really, really good. I hope that this video has been valuable to you. If it has, I ask you to do something that's absolutely free. I would like for you to like, I would like for you to subscribe and share it with a friend who may be struggling in their dating or relationship life. I will see you next Wednesday in the 5 p.m. hour. I'll do a better job next time to make sure that I tackle any questions or concerns that you have. All right, folks, see you next Wednesday, 5 o'clock hour here on YouTube. Peace.